Hey, what's going on, guys? The Langbanger here. So I have a product opening for you. So I went ahead and went to my Best Buy and GameStop, and I got 3 copies of the Blue Eyes White Destiny Structure Deck. Came out on Valentine's Day, today, 2025. So this looked like a really cool structure deck. Overall, I'm not even sure when I last missed the structure deck because pretty much every time one comes out, I just buy it. I mean, you had Crystal Beast, Dark World, Trap Tricks, Salamangreat, that was a little while back, Fire Kings. I'm not even sure outside of that, but like those are all bangers or just good value. So I'm not necessarily, trying to play the game to like win and all that, but it's like if they drop a product, it's good value, I'm gonna be about it. So here is the opening. So, and of course, since I am one of the OGs, I had to go and get this, definitely, because it was Blue Eyes. So it did have a deck a couple years ago. They reprinted it, and now it's going to be even better. So unfortunately, I guess the big ways to use this, you do need Primite, or Primite, however you want to say it. I mean, you kind of knew it was coming, so you could have just picked it up kind of early, but that's probably the best way. Then you have to add, hand traps, even though you do get some in here. So I guess I'll pause. I'll let you guys read that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm looking at this, and, you have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, so I'm going to have 9. But then you get one of the new Seahorse. You get one of the alternative White Dragon, which, like, that's old, but I don't own any. So it's like, I kind of wish you could just get away with just buying one of these, maybe 2, but unfortunately you still got to get 3, or you get 1 and then get the extra kind of single. So first off, here is a secret rare, Maiden of White. So I think I understand what's happening with these, but I don't know 100%. So there are secret rares, and then I think there's also quarter century secret rare versions of cards. So I think that the secret rares, I mean, I'm not saying they don't have value, but of course then the other ones have a lot more. And then whether or not they reprint, or not reprint, short any of the other cards, there's like a spell, I think a synchro, a monster, might be a fusion in there. I don't know. There's got to be some sort of variations, but that is our first one. Unfortunately, you do kind of have to tear this up nowadays, a little section in there. All right, so here we go. And I really did not look too much into this, so I guess I won't go in like too high a detail. I always say I try not to, but I do like talking a little bit. So you do have a new rank 8, and you need 2 level 8 dragons. And essentially this is Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon, and from that, cannot attack directly unless this card has a normal monster as material. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is Exceed Summon, you can negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls, and then you can detach a card from this card to target 1 normal monster in your grave or banish zone, special summon it, and if you do, it gains 1,000 attack. So I believe that most of the cards in the stack, like your big beaters, are 3,000, so they will come out as 4, and then that's also 4,000. So that's pretty cool. Spirit with Eyes of Blue. I think that this is going to be used in other decks, certainly this too, but this is Spirit with Eyes of Blue. You need 1 level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster monster. It's a link 1. You cannot special summon except dragon monsters. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. This card's link summon. You can take 1 Mausoleum of White from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the grave, and then you can tribute this, special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard. But if you special summon an effect monster from the grave, then it cannot attack, and its effects are negated. So right off the bat, I mean, it's a light, it's a dragon, it's a link one. Link ones are so good in this game. So basically, if you are using a dragon or spellcaster monster in your deck, you may want to just go ahead and use this. And then whether or not you have like a little, you know, engine. But yeah, this brings out your Blue Eyes from your grave. So that's pretty cool. Maiden of White, that's the promo that I pulled. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, place one true light from your hand, deck, or graveyard, face up in the spell trap zone. If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in the grave, you can special summon this card when a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, you can special summon one Blue Eyes or one level 1 Light Tuner from the grave. So I'm going to try and go a little fast. Not reading it like word for word. So that's pretty cool. We did have something a little similar with the original Blue Eyes deck, but it just wasn't as good. I think it was just attack. Wishes for Eye of Blue. Discard one card. Add one level 1 Light Tuner and one spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes from your deck to your hand. And then you can banish this card from your grave, target one Blue Eyes White Dragon you control, equip one Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck to it as an equipped spell, and then it gets 400 attack. So just another way to search out. That's really cool. Yeah, so the thing is, I mean, you have like Card of Consonance, you have Trade-In, you have, I'm sure that there's other draw cards, but you just got to beware of Ash Blossom. So, and then the, what is it, Super Rejuvenation too. I mean, not to say you'd be turbo in the discarding, but I guess, you know, the theme though too, the smaller guys are spellcaster and then the big monsters are dragons. So just keep that in mind. Let me see here. Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. That's 3, 6, 9, 12 level synchro. And 2 tuners, 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. Your opponent cannot banish cards from the grave. You can only use each of the following effects of Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon once per turn. When a card or effect is activated on the field, you can negate the activation, and if you do, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. And then if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Light Dragon monster from your grave. So that is 3,500, can go up to 4,500. Pretty cool. Pause there for a second. All right, cool. Neo Kaiser Seahorse. So this is a retrain of the original Kaiser Seahorse. Level 4, Light Dragon. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon this from your hand. You can target one Light Tuner you can control. Increase or decrease its level by 1. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the grave. So that is a level 4 tuner. You need 12 stars for this. So just this and a Blue Eyes would make that 12. Or you could just down this and then go into 11. So there is some utility there. I'll show you that guy as well. So I think that all the new cards are up top for the most part. So Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Special summon in defense position, one Blue Eyes monster from your deck, grave, or banishment. But if you control no Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can only special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except dragon monsters. You can banish this card from your grave, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field. And then, yeah, all right. So that's pretty cool. That'd be cool if it said grave as well. Just said hand or deck, I believe. Hand or field. Okay. So, Majesty of the White Dragons. Show up to 3 of your Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. Face up monster zone and or grave. You can destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. You can banish this card from your grave. Ritual summon one ritual monster from your hand by tributing one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or field whose total levels equal at level. Interesting. So I'm not saying those are all the new ones, but then we'll just continue to kind of go through here, kind of go a little faster, I guess. 3 Blue Eyes, of course. All different arts too, that's interesting. Blue Eyes Alternative, Blue Eyes Jet, Blue Eyes Abyss, Dragon of Spirit of White, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. I don't think that's new. The Chaos Max definitely isn't. White Stone of Legend, White Stone of Ancients, Sage with Eyes of Blue. Got 3 of those. How about that? Majesty with Eyes of Blue, Dictator of D. You have another one. One Nibiru. You have one Ash Blossom, 2 Effect Veiler. Interesting. You have a Chaos Form, a Ultimate Fusion ×2, 2 Melody, 1 Mausoleum, 1 Burst Stream, 2 Trade-In, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 True Light, 1 Ultimate Creature of Destruction, Destined Rivals, Infinite Imperm. So, you know, when a structure deck comes out, just, you're always, I don't want to say always, but like just the value in the reprints, like all these hand traps, like that almost in itself makes it worth it. I mean, I don't know, I have like 5 sets of Veilers and Imperms and like all that stuff now. So like I could really build a lot of decks. So that's just pretty cool. More extra deck stuff. Blue Eyes Ultimate, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate, Blue Eyes Twin Burst, Blue Eyes Tyrant, Blue Eyes Spirit, Azure Eyes Silver, and Hieratic Seal. So that is the deck, and I guess I may as well show you my other 2 promos real quick. Why not? Just on the off chance I get something really cool. All right. I at least hope that I get something different, or I don't know if I want to wish for 3 of the same, but that way I got a matching set. So there you go. That is the wishes for Eye of Blue. And I think it's just the new cards that can come in this, but I kind of feel like it would do Blue Eyes though too, wouldn't they? Maybe not. And I got another one. Cool. All right, so I'm not going to open up the other decks, you know, in its entirety. Figure I'd show you the promos. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Peace.